Choosing the right editing tool for your skill level isn't about how polished your episodes look. It's about whether you actually finish them. I've seen too many creators ditch their shows not because their ideas lacked quality, but because the post-production felt like an endless second job. Editing eats time, outsourcing is expensive, and if your workflow is painful, you will eventually just stop creating. I want to walk you through a practical, stage-based approach. Crawl, walk, run, to help you find the right tool for your current stage. We'll also cover where AI-first tools like Vizard can change the game for turning long videos into consistent short clips without losing your mind. I started out a few years ago with zero audience and absolutely no fancy gear. Within a year, I was getting paid to coach folks on how to amplify their own unique voices. I've tried everything from heavy pro software like Final Cut and Premiere to cloud-first suites like Riverside and Descript. What I teach clients is simple. Pick the tool you will actually use and that solves your biggest bottleneck right now. In the crawl stage, you only care about two things: speed and total simplicity. For many beginners, a remote recording and editing platform like Riverside.fm becomes the default winner. It lets you record, do basic trimming, and export clips all in one place, which is vital when your main goal is consistency. If you are strictly doing audio, GarageBand or iMovie are perfectly valid starting points. But Riverside wins for remote recording plus simple publishing, essentially removing the question of which app you should open next. Moving to the walk stage, you now want more nuance like filler word removal and easier clip finding. Descript is my personal pick here because it changed the game by treating audio as editable text. That innovation makes trimming long tangents or creating quick highlight clips feel incredibly intuitive. Descript is not perfect for heavy color grading, but for spoken word content, it is a huge time saver. CapCut is also worth noting here, especially for creators who live on mobile and focus on short-form social content. It is simple and fast, but mobile-first apps sometimes hit ceilings when you try to scale a complex workflow. Finally, the run stage is where you get into proper post-production with multiple camera angles and color grading. If you are shooting in log or have a multicam in-studio podcast, you will want software like Premiere Pro, Final Cut, or DaVinci Resolve. These pro tools come with a steep learning curve, and once you invest hours building your toolkit, you are unlikely to switch. The biggest problem I see is creators getting paralyzed by complexity and then ghosting their own project. That is why the new wave of AI-powered tools is so interesting for creators who need to distribute content quickly. Enter Vizard, a sensible AI tool for creators who want to publish content without the typical distribution bottleneck. Vizard's core idea is simple. You already have long-form content, and the hardest part is finding the shareable moments. It scans your video, picks out high-engagement moments, and formats them for the platforms you care about most. Instead of spending hours cobbling together clips, Vizard gives you a stack of candidates that are already optimized. It can auto-schedule your content, providing a hands-off cadence so your accounts look active even when you are busy. Vizard doesn't replace Premiere or Descript. It complements them by automating the grunt work of distribution. If your bottleneck is turning a single long episode into the 10 clips you need for weekly promotion, Vizard makes it painless. Whether you are a beginner on Riverside or a pro using Resolve, Vizard acts as a force multiplier for your marketing. There is no single best tool for everyone, so pick the one you will actually stick with. So what are you using now? Drop your stack in the comments because I want to hear what's working for you. If you want a walkthrough of how these tools fit together, I have been doing short strategy sessions to help creators scale. I appreciate you hanging out today, and I will see you on the next one.